Hi everyone, my name's Kelly. I'm going to be leading you through a chair strength exercise workout today. Before we get started, please make sure you're warmed up. So go ahead and do a few squats, maybe some jumping jacks, anything to really get your heart rate up and your muscles warm. So I'll go ahead and begin. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing exercises in our chair for upper body, lower body, and our core. I've divided into 3 different sects, and then we're going to have 5 different exercises in each. We're going to go through the routine twice. So we'll go ahead and get started with our upper body. The first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing some bicep curls. It's just a simple bicep curl. If you have weights, that's great. You can also probably use resistance bands. You could use milk jugs, anything kind of heavy like a book. And then the next thing we'll be doing is we're going to do tricep dips. Here, I'll do it from the side. So we're going to have our hands at the forward part of the chair. We're going to bend down that 90 degree and up. If you want to make it a higher modification, you can put your legs out. You can also add a weight. That'll make it a higher modification. If you want lower modification, go ahead and bring those knees back in or those legs back in. And then after we're done with the tricep dips, we're going to go on to our shoulder presses. So you'll need your weights or whatever again. And you're just going to do a simple shoulder press and up, making sure that your thumbs are aligned with your ears, and just press up. We want to make sure that our back is flat in a neutral position, none of this, none of this. And then our last exercise for upper body will be our bent over row. So we'll use the back of this chair, dropping the weight, hanging low. We'll go up towards a 90 degree. You'll feel in our neutral back, you'll feel like a tight, a tense feeling. You're going to go up, squeeze at the top, you'll feel it, and then back down, like so. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to do 10 reps for each of that. So we'll start again with our bicep curls in 3, 2, and 1. There you go. Make sure you're breathing. Halfway there. Be ready to switch over to that tricep dip. Here we go. We're going to switch over, put those weights down. Again, tricep dip, ready? Nice, you guys are doing great. Halfway there. Perfect. 2 more. Nice, here we go. We're going to switch over to our shoulder press, grab those weights again. Nice. You guys are doing great. If you need to, you can go ahead and do just 1 arm at a time. 2 more. 1. Perfect. Okay. We'll do 10 on each of our arms. So make sure you just grab 1 for bent over row. Just bring it up. You don't want your arm outwards. You want your elbow to just slide right by your side. 3 more. Perfect. Go ahead and switch. Two more. Great. Okay. While y'all take a break, I'll explain what we're going to be doing for our lower body section. So, if you want to, you can go ahead and put your weights away. If not, you can grab a weight. We're just going to be doing a simple chair squat. So, what we'll do is we'll make sure to have our feet shoulder width apart, our toes facing forward, and so we're just going to do a simple squat, touch it, come back up, squat, touch the chair, come back up, okay? We want to make sure that our chest is upwards, our back is flat, and we'll just go down like that. Okay, so the next thing we'll be doing is we're going to do seated leg extensions. So what you'll do is you'll be in your seat. You can rest your hands just to your sides, on the chair, whatever. We're just going to bring our bent legs up and down. Up and down. You should feel this in your quads. And then after that, we're going to need our weights again, and we're going to be doing a single leg RDO. So we'll put one leg on the chair. This one in front of the chair will have the weight on this side. We're going to bend down for our Russian deadlift and come back up. Okay? Bend down, making sure our back is flat the entire time and we're not bending our legs either. Bend down, like so. Okay, and then for the next thing we're going to be using, we're not going to use this chair. You can if you want a higher modification, but just to make it easier, I'm not going to because my chair's kind of high. We're going to be doing just a normal glute bridge. So we'll go ahead and get on we'll sit down, we'll get on the floor, and we're just going to have our knees bent. We're going to press our hips upwards. We're going to make a line with our body and then bring it back down. You should feel a squeeze in your glutes and then back down. If you want to make that harder, you can definitely use the chair like I said, or you can use a weight. And then the last thing we're going to be doing, you can also use a weight or you can go free weight, is we're going to be doing some single leg AB/adduction. So we're going to just bring our leg out, hold it, bring it back down slowly, out, hold it, slowly down. If you want to use a weight, the way you'll do it is you'll have it in this hand. You're just going to hold it and then back down. Make sure that you're holding on the chair for this, just so you don't fall. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. And we'll start with the chair squats. If you want to add a weight, go ahead and do that. Remember 10 reps of each. Good job. There you go. Make sure you're keeping your chest up and you're squeezing at the top. 4 more. Nice. One more. Perfect. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go into our leg extensions. So go ahead and take a seat. Remember, we're just going to go bent legs outwards. There you go. If you want to make this harder, you could put a weight in between your legs like so. Bring it up. It's just in between my feet. I don't know if you can see it. 2 more. Alright, perfect. And we'll go into those single leg RDLs. So go ahead and take one weight. If you don't want a weight, you don't have to have one. We'll put our back leg on the chair, hold the top of the chair, and we'll just bend down and come back up slowly, making sure that our chest is always up, our back is flat, and we're not bending this leg. You can kind of push it out a little forward if you need to. You don't have to go all the way down. Alright, one more and then we'll switch legs. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and switch legs. Guys are doing great. Halfway there. One more. Perfect. Okay, we'll go ahead and take out this chair. And we're going to just do a normal glute bridge. See me? There we go. So again, just press up. Please make sure you're leaving your shoulders on the back or on the ground. But we're just lifting our glutes and our bottom back off. Two more. Alright, great. So we'll go ahead and grab that chair again. We're going to use it to stable ourselves while we do our single leg AB/adduction. So we'll go ahead and do that. Make sure you're in control of your leg. You don't want to be swinging like crazy. You just want to go up, simple, hold it, and slowly down. Halfway there. Good job. One more. Alright, we'll go ahead and switch. Doing great. You got it. Awesome. 3 more. Perfect. All right. While you guys take a break, I'll explain what we're going to be doing for our core area. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing seated single leg lifts. So much like the leg extensions, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to have our legs straight out, and we're just going to bring one up, hold it, down, one up, hold, down. It's just going to be a single leg lift, like my back is flat. I'm just holding my arms to the chair, and then just up, hold, down. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a seated Superman. So what we'll do is I'm just going to put my arms behind my head. I'm just going to bend my back like I would a Superman on the ground. Bend my back up, hold, down, up, hold, down. I know I can't really define it much because I cannot bend my back because of my spinal fusion, but just go ahead and try to squeeze your erector spinae as hard as you can and then release it. So we're going to be doing 10 of those, and then what we'll also be doing is a seated bicycle crunch. So much like a normal bicycle crunch, we'll have our hands behind our head, and we're going to bring up opposite leg, opposite elbow to touch and down, touch and down. If you can't touch, that's okay. Just try to get as close as you can to touching. The next thing we'll be doing is a chair plank. So we'll use the sitting portion of the chair, and we'll put our hands on it, and we're just going to hold a plank position. If you need to, you can go down to your knees, or you can also go down to your elbows. Just make sure that your back is flat during this. You don't want to have a hump, or you don't want to be too low like this. You just want to be very in the middle, flat, neutral spine. So we'll hold that for 15 seconds, and then we're also going to be doing seated walking. So instead of having our legs out like the leg lifts, what we'll be doing is we'll just be doing like a marching, bring like our knee to our chest, like so. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start those single leg lifts in 3, 2, and 1. Doing great. Perfect, 2 more. Alright, we'll go ahead and get into that seated Superman. So again, make sure to really squeeze your erector spinae, let go. Try to think of it as like puffing out your chest really far. Alright, 2 more. Perfect. Okay, we'll go ahead and switch into that seated bicycle crunch. Again, hands behind our head, opposite leg to opposite elbow. You guys are doing great. One more. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and hold our chair plank. If you need to, remember the modifications I said. Perfect. You guys are doing great. Please make sure that you're breathing through this chair plank and really engaging your abs. 3, 2, and 1. We'll go ahead and change into our seated walking. Nice. Make sure that you're not kicking like this. You're just slow and controlled. Knee to your chest. Perfect. Alright, we'll go ahead and take a breather for a second. I think it's more. So we're going to go through that again. Starting with our upper body, but we're going to do 5 reps of each. So we'll go ahead and do our upper body, which is bicep curl, tricep dips, shoulder press, and then bent over row. So remember, we're just doing 5 of each this time around. We'll go ahead and start in that bicep curl in 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Make sure you're not swinging your arms. You're just nice and controlled. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and switch into that tricep dip. So go ahead and put your weights down. Make sure it's just 90 degrees and up. Really pressing. You can add a weight if you want to make it a higher modification, or put your feet further out from your body. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and switch back into that shoulder press. Nice and controlled movements. Please make sure you're breathing through this whole exercise. Two more. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and drop one weight, and we'll use the next for our bent over row. Control, bring in, squeeze at the top. Make sure your back is flat. Two more. All right, let's go ahead and switch arms. Good job. Two more. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to move on to our lower body section. Just so you know, guys, again, we're going to do 5 reps of each. We'll be doing a chair squat, a single leg extension, single leg RDLs, glute bridge, and then our single leg AB/adduction. So we'll go ahead and start in that chair squat. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart, facing forward. We'll squat down, touch the chair, and back up. Good job. Two more. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and change to that single leg extension. Leg extension, sorry. So we'll go ahead and bring our legs up and back down. Good job. Two more. Nice. All right, let's change to that single leg RDL. We'll grab a weight. Slow and controlled down the arm or leg and back up. Make sure your spine is neutral. Bending down, back up. One more. All right, let's go ahead and switch legs. Good job. Two more, you got it. Nice, okay. We'll go ahead and get rid of the chair, and we're going to do our glute bridge. Press up, make that line, and then back down. Two more, you got it. Perfect. We'll go ahead and switch over to our single leg AB/adduction. Nice, you got it. 2 more. Perfect. Okay, we're going to go ahead and switch our legs. There you go. 1 more. All right. And then lastly, we're going to do 5 reps for our core. Remember, we have single leg lifts, a seated Superman, our seated bicycle crunch, our chair plank, and then seated walking. So we'll go ahead and get into those single leg lifts. You guys got it? Make sure it's slow and controlled. 1 more. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and do that seated Superman. Hands behind our head. Put our chest out. Relax. Out. Relax. 2 more. You got it. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our seated bicycle crunch. Two more. Awesome. Okay, and then we're going to go into our chair plank. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Make sure you're breathing during this. Your back is very straight. And then 3, 2, and 1. Let's come up. And we'll go into our seated walking, which is our last exercise. Make sure it's just slow and controlled. Knee to chest. 2 more. Awesome. All right. Well, good job, everyone.